What is up, everybody? This is the Chicago Sports Talk. Michael here today with another uh, topic video. Um, the topic today, folks, is Justin Fields is Josh Allen 2.0, and I want Justin Fields had a down and up season. Like the first 5 games, we were wondering if he was going to be the franchise quarterback of the future. But since that uh, mini buy that we had, he has um, he has gone to the next level of this team. Like I have a feeling that Justin Fields, if he was on a better team with a good offensive line and a good weapons, he's going to succeed. And this might sound homerish, but hear me out before you start writing comments. I feel like Justin Fields is literally the best quarterback in that division now. Hear me out for a second. Hear me out for a second. If Justin Fields was on the Minnesota Vikings, they would have the same record. If you put Justin Fields on the 49ers, they would have a better record. Because people want to say that, oh, Justin Fields is inaccurate. All he does is run the football. Look, I have seen Justin Fields in Ohio State when he had a good offensive line and a coaching staff that knew how to use him. He succeeded, and the he was a top priority of that draft class. And I don't know why the 49ers and Jets passed up on Justin Fields. Like Justin Fields is a generational talent in my opinion. And looking at the standards, I think if the Bears do the right thing and build around Justin Fields, he is going to succeed. And people will say, oh, he's inaccurate. All he does is run. We don't have a good offensive line right now, and we do not. He's how else? If he doesn't have a legitimate wide receiver because Darnell Mooney is out for the rest of the season. But Darnell Mooney hasn't been a great number one for Justin Fields. He's a solid number two. But the reason why I'm comparing him to Josh Allen is because if you look at the past 2 years between Josh Allen and Justin Fields, Josh Allen, his second year, had the most incompletion rating in the league. Despite Buffalo having a winning record his second year, they weren't winning because of Josh Allen. Like Josh Allen, his second year, you can find a clip. I think Ghetto Gronk posted it his second year. If you look at Josh Allen his second year and compare it to Justin Fields' second year, the only difference is I think Fields is a better runner than Josh Allen his second year. And Josh Allen was a very inaccurate quarterback his second year before they got him Stephon Diggs. And the same attributes of Josh Allen his first 2 seasons is exactly like Justin Fields. But the only difference is Justin Fields went to a rebuilding team and Josh Allen went to a team that went to the playoffs with Nathan Peterman and Tyrod Taylor at the time. So it took literally 2 years for Allen to develop. But Justin Fields, if his first year he didn't have a good coaching staff, his receiving core was either his receivers were bad that year because Robinson just wanted to leave regardless, and he just was very inconsistent. And Mooney was his only good receiver, and Marquise Goodwin. Don't even get me started on Marquise Goodwin. And Damiere Byrd is like you could say that he had good weapons, but he didn't have a good coaching staff to use them correctly. And the reason why I say he's Josh Allen 2.0 is because they have some similar traits. If you put Justin Fields on the Bills, he would probably light up the league. Like, yeah, you could say he's Dak Prescott, but I'm pretty sure. But I think he's a better runner than Dak Prescott, and Dak Prescott needs talent. Before Dak had Amari Cooper, C.D. Lamb, and Michael Gallup. Dak was he was good, but he wasn't playing at a good level before those weapons. I'm saying when it comes to the comparison between Allen and Fields is literally the same era as the second year goes. Like, and I saw a chart. Everyone and all the fair weathers that said that our offense was going to change with Trevor Siemian are looking like complete dumbasses right now. Because if you look at, I don't know what I said earlier, but kind of forgot about it, but it just clouded my mind. So Justin Fields was in a horrible situation his rookie season, and then the first 5 seasons, even though Justin Fields before the Washington game didn't look like he had the best stats, but I still believed in Justin Fields. I'm like, he's in his second year, and so I'm just saying, if the Bears just find Justin Fields their number one receiver, he is going to light up the league next year. I don't think the Chicago Bears are failing Justin Fields. They got the quarterback. I wouldn't say that if Justin Fields had horrible stats, but Justin Fields has good stats. If you take away his first 5 games, he has 11 touchdowns and 2 interceptions, and he rushes the ball. Like, people want to say all he does is run. Dude, I've seen Justin Fields in Ohio State play with the best offensive line, and somehow he succeeded. Same with Trevor. And the thing about it is, well, people want to say, why not Zach Wilson? The Jets gave up on him. Well, Zach Wilson averaged 2 inches of offense, and he didn't take accountability for it. Even when Justin Fields, even though the game's not in him, he still takes accountability. And basically, I'm going to give I'm going to stick by Justin Fields until he's not my quarterback. And I have a feeling if he ends his career with the Bears or he ends his career with somewhere else, he's going to be a good quarterback, because it depends where the infrastructure. People think that if you get a good quarterback, you're going to succeed. That's not the case. Since Don Burr is here, Matthew Stafford was great in Detroit. All he did was stat pad, but when Stafford went to the Rams, they won the Super Bowl. You can have a good quarterback, no question about it, but if you don't have a good team around him, it's not going to be good. Andrew Luck was with the Colts for so long, and he was very good with the Colts. I'll tell you that shit right now. Andrew Luck was very good with the Colts, but the problem was the team around him was horrible. Cam Newton, he was a very flashy quarterback on the Panthers, and he went to the Super Bowl, never returned because the team was horrible around him. And people could say, oh, Cam Newton's washed, yada, yada, yada. But you cannot tell me that Cam Newton in his prime looked like he was going to be the next big thing. And Justin Fields is kind of like Cam Newton, in my opinion. But hindsight, I view him as Josh Allen. The only difference between Fields and Allen is I think Fields is way more faster than Allen. And I'm pretty sure all quarterbacks have their flaws their second year. Allen did, Hurts did, Lamar did, uh, even Daniel Jones. Like it sometimes takes quarterbacks time to develop. It even took Drew Brees 9 years to develop. It even took they even benched him on the Chargers, and somehow when not Stafford when Drew Brees got into a good system with the Saints, he somehow won the Super Bowl, and Drew Brees wasn't considered to make it. Bro, he only throws 104 a game. He's a good athlete, but he has one way to go. But Justin Fields, the reason why he doesn't have 200 yards a game or 300 yards a game like Allen is because Allen doesn't have good receive. I mean, Fields doesn't have a good receivers as Josh Allen did. No cap. Hey, no cap. Can you do me a favor? Can someone go look up Josh Allen's stats his second year and try to compare it? Because Allen did not look impressive his second year. He was showing flashes, but he was having flaws the second year. He's got the legs like Cam Newton, no question about it. KO. Can't prime Cam Newton. Prime Cam Newton, bro. He was very good. Cam Newton in his MVP season, oh man, that dude was having an MVP season, bro. I won't say Fields is Allen because Allen has a more warm up. Probably he's tall. Justin Fields attempts deep too, but it ends with him either overthrowing the receivers or the receivers dropping it. So they're kind. And do you want to know who also did that similar thing? YTC, Josh Allen in his second year. He was overthrowing his receivers. His receivers weren't getting separation. That was before they got Stephon Diggs. Like I'm pretty sure Josh Allen, yeah, he had flashes his second year, but he didn't have Josh Allen had flashes the second year, but he wasn't the reason. Um, I'm just saying, if Josh Allen is his second year overthrowing receivers is the same problem Justin Fields is having, bro. Like if you put Justin Fields on the same team Allen is on in his third year, I guarantee you, like I want to ask the chat a question real quick. If you take away Stephon Diggs from the Bills, I guarantee you Josh Allen reverts back to the Josh Allen that was considered a bust. Guaranteed. Yeah, that's why we have to do this read option offense because the offensive line is good and receivers can't get separation. I don't think he's Lamar Jackson because Lamar Jackson can't throw, bro. And I'll say this: the only reason why uh, Lamar Jackson had a good receiver his MVP season, but when you take him away, he can't throw now. Basically, yeah. But anyways, I'm gonna cut this short. My roommate is coming in, so Anyways, I hope you all enjoy this lovely conversation. So, anyways, it's been your boy Chicago Sports Talk, Michael. Leave a like and subscribe. As always, bear down.